We are so happy he is back in town. It's been a while since he's been here in this studio, and we know him as Gay Robot. We love him for that. Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Swardson.
Yeah,
everybody is with us. Good morning, sir.
I'm glad you got my name right and didn't call me Blink 182. you nailed it.
It's that kind of day, Nick.
It is.
Flooding in the streets and in Preston's.
Dear Lord.
When did your friendship with Adam Sandler begin?
We met on J-Date.
It was J-Date.
Yeah.
So a mistake ended in a lifelong
it was just
friendship.
a lovely turn of events.
That's perfect.
Actually, this goes with answering this question. A lot of people don't even know I do stand-up. So this generation now, it's funny because
That's why I wanted to
they'll come to my show and they're like, "Oh my gosh, you're really good at stand-up."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, I've been doing it like 22 years, which is insane." And a lot of people just know me from movies, so it's kind of a bonus when they're like, "Oh my gosh."
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's like Michael Jordan when they're like, go to see him play baseball, and they're like, "Oh, you play basketball? Oh my gosh,
This is a whole other
crazy!"
aspect.
Wait, you're the Michael Jordan of comedy?
No.
Michael Jordan of baseball.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was
Exactly.
Was Chuck and Larry the first movie you did with Adam, or did you do anything before that?
Adam saw my stand-up on Comedy Central.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he was in bed with his wife, and he was channel surfing, and he was like, "Oh, it's this kid." And I was a kid at the time, and he wrote my name down and went to the office, and he was like, "Who is this dude?" And a lot of the younger guys were like, "Oh, that's this kid Nick Swardson. That was my first special." And I used to do jokes about my grandmother.
Oh, I love them.
And so he had a script called Grandma's Boy, and he like called my manager, and I had a meeting with him, which was surreal, obviously. And the whole time I just wanted to be like, "Yeah, you." So I didn't do that, and that's why I'm still working with him. But
There's a scene in that movie. Michelle Carmen, who's one of our calendars, is the girl who is across the street.
Moon balloons.
Moon balloons.
Oh, yeah.
She's from Philly. And she's in one of our
Moon
calendars.
balloons.
Yes.
I remember Sandler called me up and he goes, "Hey man, I'm doing this movie Chuck and Larry with Kevin James," and I was like, "All right, cool." And he goes, "Yeah, it's a part for you," and I go, "Okay, great." And he goes, "Yeah, you're playing Jessica Biel's brother." And I'm like, "That's amazing." And he goes, "Yeah, you're a gay brother." And I was like, "I've been doing a lot of gay stuff." I was on Reno 911 at the time. So I was like 4 or 5 years deep in Reno 911. And he was like, "No, dude, it's not like your character Terry on Reno 911. It's different. It's not that gay." And I show up to I show up to wardrobe, and they put me in like a butterfly outfit with like tiny shorts. Yes. And I was like, "Yeah, this is way different. Way different."
And then you end up playing in another movie I think is underrated, is Blades of Glory.
Oh yeah.
And you play the stalker.
Yeah.
Who comes up with the conceit that gets.
I saved the movie.
Saved the movie, yeah. But that was another gay character.
It was gay-ish.
Gay.
It wasn't like bursting into flames. It was just like half my leg was on fire.
I wanted to ask about your fascination with bats, because we had seen an interview that you love bats. You want to have pet bats or something like that.
What interview is that?
I don't know. It says here he loves bats. Wanted to buy a bat farm in a recent interview.
Did you
That's
want to buy?
insanity.
That's not
That
you.
is completely false. Bats are horrifying. I want nothing to do with bats.
So who
You never said that in an
Who
interview?
grabbed the
I
piece of
probably did,
information?
but I do a lot of mushrooms.
Who grabbed the piece of information about the bat farm?
I don't know what could possibly have happened there.
In your data sheet.
Bats are literally horrifying. I remember when I was growing up, I lived in an apartment with my mom, and there was a bat in the house, and me and my mom were freaking out, and they make a weird high-pitched sound. They're horrifying.
Unlike anything you've ever heard, and they're making their location sound, their echolocation. You know it the second you hear it.
Yeah,
there's
you know
a
the
bat in the
second
room.
you hear it. And me and my mom freaked out, and we hid in her bedroom. We didn't know what to do, because it's like, it's like, do we call the police? Like, I don't know what to do. And the bat climb, they can fit under, like you said, this tiny sliver underneath the door.
That's all they need.
It's like a horror movie.
Yeah.
And it came in, and it made this weird sound, and Yeah, I just end up killing my mom and eating her. And
Okay.
I
So,
just want her to live through that.
So it's the absolute
All right.
antithesis
the love
of
of
a bad
bats
thing.
is incorrect then.
All right. How?
Yeah, I don't know who said that.
It was when you were in Austin for your third time. It says, why do you keep coming back? And you said, I love Austin. I actually looked into buying a place there. Just like the vibe. It's creative. Everyone is super cool. I love the music. And you have bats. I want to move there and buy a bat farm.
It was a joke.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I lied to that city. That was an open lie.
Christy, did you come up with that information? That's our intern, Christy,
Yeah.
by the way. She tried to go see your show last night, but got stuck in traffic and couldn't make it. She went all the way out there to Bethlehem.
I'm sorry.
And couldn't make it. And you got a show in Albany tonight?
I have Albany tonight and then Brigada tomorrow.
Wow, dude.
DC. Yeah, I'm on, I think it's like at 35 or 40 cities right now.
I mean, so now besides the flight, and you got that stuff all handled. Are you a good traveler generally?
Yes.
I mean,
I'm pretty easygoing. I mean,
Okay.
I have like a tour bus, so I don't have to fly a lot.
You have a tour bus, okay?
Yeah, and people think it's like wild, but it's really not. Like we go to like Whole Foods, and then like I'm trying not to like drink on this tour. I drank on the last tour, and it was just the wheels came off horrendously. I mean, it was ridiculous.
Do you self-impose? Because my wife will sometimes do that. Just like, and not she's not an alcoholic or anything. She just I just want to take a month or two and just take a break.
I'll go hard for like 5 years, and then I'll take like a month off. Yeah, and it really helps. Sure, it really helps.
5 years, 1 month. 5 years, 1 month.
It's all about the balance. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Great to see you, man. Thanks for being
Cheers,
here.
guys.
That is Nick Swardson. Give him some love.